Hello and welcome to Coconut Chats. I am Shomita and today's topic is women health and fitness. Today we have a very special guest joining us from New Zealand, Namrata Rai. Namrata is a mom to two teenagers. She is the founder and head coach of Family Fitness, an entrepreneur, and an engineer by profession. Namrata is also into bodybuilding and she will be representing Team New Zealand in the World Championship, which is happening next weekend. How amazing is that? And Namrata is one of those people who have proven that if women can take care of themselves, if they give self-value and do self-care, they can wear many hats. So with this, join me to welcome Namrata on our show. Hello, Namrata. How are you?
Thank you, Somita. Thank you for having me for this show. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. It looks like it's warm in New Zealand as well.
Not too warm for me. Yeah, because I'm preparing for competition, so my body fat is quite low, so I'm feeling cold all the time. I can see
Okay,
heater is
okay,
on.
okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's good to know. So, Namrata, before we get into the fitness steps, let's talk about yourself. Like, tell us something about yourself. Where are you from and when you came to New Zealand?
So I born and brought up in one of the village in UP in India. Um, so I have done master in IT back in India. Came to New Zealand 18 years ago after my marriage, and the new life and new journey started.
Mm.
Yes. So I'm as you introduced, full-time working mom, and a fitness trainer. Yeah. So and work. Um, yeah, that's all.
Yeah, so well, like if you don't mind telling us where in UP you came from?
I came from a village called Lawadi, which is in Gazipur district. So
Nice. Good to
yeah.
know. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So, when did you suddenly decide that you want to get into fitness, bodybuilding? Yeah, was that always a plan or did it
Not
happen?
always the plan. So the journey started after my second pregnancy.
Mhm.
So I went into severe depression, and my younger one is 14 years old. So 14 years ago, I didn't know what is depression. I was just feeling very low, very down all the time. I didn't like the changes which has happened to my body, the big tummy and big arm, and it was like always tired, lethargic, wasn't enjoying my motherhood. So yeah, and couldn't identify why it's happening. So it
Okay.
took me like a 2 years, all the struggle, like, very hard to share, because I myself, I wasn't sure what is happening to me. So yes, so one day I realized that, I'm not enjoying anything. Is that the way to live the life?
Mm.
I'm not even enjoying my little kids. So
Mm.
I decided to bring the change. And I thought, like, what should I do? Then I start going for walk slowly. Start
Mm.
going for walk. I started feeling better.
Mhm.
Then I decided to join the gym, but that time no one was willing to train me during the weekend when my husband can look after my kids, or late night and things like that. So I realized, okay, there is a there is a lack of resources. What about the mom, or woman who wants to bring the change, but they don't have enough resources to bring the change. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So that's trigger my mind, and it just gave me mission to, like, do something in fitness. So I made myself qualified, transform myself, drop 25 kg. uh,
Yes.
yes.
That's huge.
Yeah, it's a huge. It took me 1.5 year, because I didn't have any trainer or anyone. I was just doing all the experiment on myself. Yeah, I have tried all the random things as well, which I will tell my viewers, like, don't take shortcut. It's not going to work. Yeah,
Yeah.
shake, pills, nothing was working. But when I approached the structured diet and exercise, that's what my body adopted. I started losing weight, and it took me 1.5 year to drop 25 kg. Yeah.
Okay.
So since then, fitness is addiction, and that's what I preach. And yeah.
That's very inspiring, Namrata. And I can relate to that. I am also mother to two kids. My
Mm.
elder one is 3 and my younger one is 2. So I am in that phase where I can see that, okay, I have put on a lot of weight and I really don't know what to do about it.
Yeah.
Because first and foremost, I don't have time.
Yeah.
Doing a full-time job and then managing
Yeah. Two
kids,
kids. Yeah.
house. Yeah, it's just, yeah. So I absolutely agree with that part, that lack of resource.
Mm.
Because everywhere when I search that, okay, what time is this available? That doesn't suit me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, going to the next one. So how long you have been a fitness coach now?
So it's about 6 years.
6 years.
6 years
Okay.
ago, yeah. So I made myself certified as a personal trainer and then nutritionist, because for me, both should be 100%. So
Definitely.
nutrition and training both complete each other. And
Mhm.
so yeah, I started 6 years ago. Just started as a hobbies, and it became a passion, and now it has become a purpose of my life.
Yeah, great. And is it that around that same time you started family fitness, or was it later?
Yeah. So same time. So I, like, 6, 7 years ago, I transformed myself while I was educating myself during that time as well.
Yeah.
And then once I was fully qualified 6 years ago, I started family fitness.
Okay. So how many coaches are there in family fitness at the moment?
So it's me, and I have one online coach as well.
Okay. And like what is your clientele like? How many people have already joined or they have been part of the family already?
So in last 6 years so far, I have transformed more than 1,000 people. I train working professional, especially women.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, yeah. So when you can see that you don't have time, I bring the strategy for you that there is a time.
Okay.
Uh, yes. And I train people all over the world.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
your classes are available online as well.
Yes. So I approach a few training uh, concept, so I can reach to the wider audience. So I have private classes, semi-private classes, online classes, and the nutrition coaching.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Are the online classes one-to-one or do you
So it depends on,
schedule?
it depends on people's preference. If they are
Mhm.
not comfortable with the group, then
Okay.
it's fine. I do one-on-one. Otherwise, there is a semi-private classes available as well. Yeah.
Okay. Also, yeah, before I go to next question and lose track of this that's getting in my head. So, when one thing I have seen while doing something online
Mhm.
related to fitness, that if my posture is not correct, if something is not correct, and I'm always scared that someone is not around me to tell me where I'm going wrong in person, then
Mhm.
I may land in a lot of trouble. So that scares me a bit. So
Yeah.
how do you tackle that in your online classes?
So my online classes, like how we are talking. So I show the workout first, how to do it, and
Mm-hmm.
then I monitor them. So I keep checking, like, make sure their technique is right, their posture is right, and keep telling them. And I believe in educating my clients. So I
Mm-hmm.
teach them during the class as well, like, why you doing those workout, what is the purpose of those workout, instead of
Right.
just randomly doing it. So once you
Mm-hmm.
start knowing the purpose of those workout, which muscles you need to use, how to use, which muscles to
Mm-hmm.
engage, things like that, then you
Mm-hmm.
start understanding about your own body.
You're
you know.
right.
So yeah, so same like I show the workout and then I watch and make sure you're doing the perfect way. So exactly it works like so that's why my online classes are quite popular as well,
Yeah,
because
right.
people see and feel the difference.
Mm.
It works exactly like physically you are available here. Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's really nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
because yeah, totally.
Yeah,
I
it is
can
quite
tell.
scary, the
Yeah.
online,
Mhm.
yeah, the way the internet is nowadays, it can be scary. But
Exactly. People
and
can't reach the, yeah, in person. Yeah,
yeah,
that's the
and
problem
those
everyone.
workouts are very structured. So I first, before joining the class, I learn about my client, if they have any ache, pain, or any issues and things like that. And
Mhm.
when it's the structured workout, it will be more beneficial and then it will be injury free.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good. So, yeah, we have already talked about family fitness, and other you have mentioned about the in-person and the online classes. So, yeah, what other services you offer as part of family fitness? Is there any other thing that people can seek from Family Fit?
So I just like as I don't offer multiple things, but I cater everyone's needs,
Okay.
especially for working professional, working busy mom. As you say that you don't have
Mm.
time, and so fitness shouldn't be rocket science.
Yeah.
So yeah, and it doesn't need to be fancy. Okay, you just need a corner of your room and your body, and then you
Mm.
can be fit doing
Mm.
the structured workout.
Yep.
So as I said that I offer one-on-one, semi-private,
Mm.
online, and nutrition coaching,
Yep.
which help people to transform mentally and physically. Yeah. And for
Yep.
that one, you don't need to join the gym. Yeah. Yeah.
Thanks for that.
Mm,
And now that you mentioned that you have tried all means, all experiments on yourself
mm,
during your transformation. So,
mm.
if we say that a new mom has to lose, say, 20 kilos now, and in a structured, proper way that you would recommend, how long that will take, and if someone is very dedicated and focused in it.
So 20 kg is a big number.
Mm-hmm.
So I always encourage, especially new mom,
Mm-hmm.
because new mom during the pregnancy, after the childbirth, body goes through loss of trauma and then loss of significant change. So we have to nourish the body.
Yeah.
Nourish the body doesn't mean that you have to eat crap or just lying down and resting and things like that. That time you need to focus on your nutrition and exercise more.
Okay.
When you do exercise, you're going to strengthen your core, your
Mm-hmm.
pelvic, your back, which is very important to strengthen up. And then nutrition again, like if you are eating the proper nutrition, you will have energy, so you can
Mm-hmm.
enjoy your baby, and you will have energy to do other things as well.
Yeah.
Always set a small goal, achieve that,
Mm-hmm.
then set up the another goal. So if you have to lose 20 kg, good to start with 5 kg first,
Right.
achieve that in a proper way, structured way, then I go for another 5 kg. That way it will be sustainable as well.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to enjoy the journey.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like a jumping on 20 kg and oh, I'm not losing. If you're not losing, what's going to happen? That way, like it makes you feel down. So
Mm-hmm.
better to set up a small goal, be consistent, and
Mm-hmm.
then I'm sure you will see the difference. My clients losing 5 kg, 8 weeks, maximum 8 to 10 weeks, they lose
Yeah.
with the.
Okay.
When I have lots of new mom, they do the breastfeeding and all, but nutrition, because of the proper nutrition and exercise, they have
Mm-hmm.
like a, you know, they don't feel any weakness or anything like that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
lose weight in a proper way while body is getting toned, getting strong with the strength training,
Mm-hmm.
and with the proper nutrition. It goes to baby as well if you're feeding your baby.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And usually, if we are talking about new moms, that there is like natural birth and C-section delivery, and C-section makes things tricky. So yeah, the medical recommendation is definitely, yeah, you shouldn't get into any kind of exercise until 6 months, until the recovery is complete. So in your experience, is there any difference between the time normal delivery, someone who had a normal delivery, that person takes compared to someone who had C-section delivery?
I'm completely against that you have to take a 6 months gap for the exercise. Yeah, I have clients who
Mhm.
have a C-section, but after 6 weeks, they were here in my training center. Yes,
Okay,
there
okay.
are lots of workout which you can do that, which not
Mm-hmm.
going to impact your C-section. And if it's like a structure, like if it's planned C-section, usually the healing is faster.
Okay.
But yeah, if it's unplanned, it might take maybe 3 months, but 6 months is very long. So
Okay.
you can do lots of core workout, you can do lots of back workout lying on the floor. So you don't need to do jumping workout, or you don't need to do like lifting heavy and things like that. But you can do lots of workout, which is going to help you in healing as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very, very important to start moving slowly after 6 to 8 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's good to know.
Mm.
And also, like, pregnancy is a cause of weight gain, but if we keep that aside, usually, like, there can be, in general, a lot of health conditions which can affect the body weight and the fitness. Weight is not, I won't say that weight is a big problem as long as you are feeling healthy, but one should feel healthy and fit.
Mm.
So do you cater for every individual's health conditions as well? Like, different
Yeah,
people may have different health conditions. So in my understanding, the program should be different. Like, what they can or cannot do should be different, right?
that's right. So that's the
Mm.
purpose of having coach.
Yeah.
So if you have
Mm.
coach, so when if anyone come to me, I go through their medical history and
Yep.
their cultural food, and I cater their plan as per their cultural food and their condition.
Okay.
Because I believe the fitness should be enjoyable and sustainable. I
Yep.
just don't want you to do for 8 weeks, 12 weeks, and then let it go. So when
Mm.
you start enjoying your cultural food and getting fitter and
Mm-hmm.
just doing 10 to 15-minute workout a day, and which is
Mm-hmm.
going to fit in your busy schedule, you're going to be sustainable, and you adopt this lifestyle as your this life as your lifestyle, instead
Right.
of thinking, oh, I have to do diet and exercise.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I train people to change the lifestyle,
Right. Mm-hmm.
not just to focus on weight loss.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's actually good. Otherwise, yeah, if only if we are focused on one thing, that may get a bit
yeah,
frustrating, yeah, at times.
yeah.
And
If someone come to me like just say, Namrata, I want to lose 10 kg in 2 months, I say I'm not a right coach for you. Straight away, I
okay.
tell them, yeah,
Yeah.
no,
So
yeah.
as you mentioned about the cultural food, so
Mm,
nowadays too many things are available online. So if you
mm,
search up something that, okay, how I can improve this, and there is a lot of information available.
mm,
So, and keto diet and certain kinds of diet, so many names are there. So
mm.
what is your take on them?
So online, you can search lots of things. It's a huge, fitness is huge,
Hmm.
it's huge. Like, so you can search, but those online things are not personalized for you. It's
Yeah.
a generic way. You and me are different, right? Your body weight, my body structure, your age, height, we are different. Okay.
Yes.
If both of us go on internet and search, same thing will come, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Both of us going to follow. It might work for you, but it's not going to work for me.
Right.
Or
Mm-hmm.
either way, like it might work for me, not for you.
Mm-hmm.
So if his work for you, you'll say that, oh, it's working, but it's not working for me because it's just a generic. But when you get a personal coach,
Mm-hmm.
you will everything you'll be it will be personalized as per
Right.
as per your age, your body type, your any issues, any medical condition, your lifestyle, your stress level, everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's the beauty of having personal coach. You reach to your goal faster and
Yeah,
in a better way.
yeah, yeah. That
Yeah.
totally makes sense. Yeah.
Mm,
I also wanted to ask about women who are going through menopause.
mm,
There is certain changes that's happening in the body as well as
mm.
it all uh, gets mixed up. So yeah. So do you have clients who are in that phase, and what's your recommendation for
Yeah, I
people
have a
in that
big
phase?
clientele for people who are going through perimenopause and menopause. So
Mm,
what happened when going through that one? I'm just trying to simplify so people will understand, not going in the scientific way.
mm,
Our metabolism starts slowing down. Okay, and
okay.
then yeah, and then if we are not active, whatever we are eating is not getting digest properly,
Mm,
so we start gaining weight. Okay, and we start feeling lethargic, and then lots of hormonal change start happening in the body as well. In during that time, strength training works like a wonder
okay.
because it helps regulating our hormones. It helps to build the muscles. It
Mhm.
helps to boost our metabolism
Okay.
as well.
Mm, yeah.
And it releases the happy hormones in the body. So we feel happy, we feel satisfied, we feel good.
Right.
Yes. And same for the food as well. The food needs to be like bit different when people, like if ladies are going through that phase. And again, it needs to be categorized, like needs to be personalized as per that person's age, height, weight, and if
Yeah.
any like anything else have the medical condition, anything like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's very good insight. Yeah.
Mm,
Thanks for that. Yeah.
mm.
And yeah, so I think that's pretty much I wanted to ask. And also in the beginning, you mentioned that you had lost a lot of weight and getting geared up for your competition. So yeah, tell us something like where is it happening, and if we want to watch, where we can go and watch.
Oh yes. So yeah, 2 years ago I started bodybuilding. So there is a journey behind that as well. So after losing my 25 kg weight, got my goal weight. So then I was thinking, what is next? So
Mm-hmm.
I need to have some personal goal every year. So I
Right.
went into powerlifting, and then I did national. I got qualified for national. I did that one for 2 years, and then I broke my three disc.
Okay. Oh.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
working. Yeah, I didn't take a rest, which I supposed to. So
Mm-hmm.
don't follow this example, please.
Yep. Mhm.
Yeah, so I broke my disc for 6 months. I couldn't lift my leg. I couldn't lift anything.
Yep.
Like it was like, yeah, my from level L2 to L5 is like
Mhm.
gone.
Oh.
But I fixed that with diet and exercise. So
Okay.
I changed my exercise routine. That time also I transformed myself,
Mm.
just doing the
Did you
floor
have to
workout.
undergo any surgery?
Now, no medicine, no surgery. I fixed it all
Okay.
with the exercise. Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm now pain free. I'm completely fine now. I can lift heavy and things like that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay.
So back injury. So I'm another. I have broken the myth that if you have back injury, you can't exercise. No, you can exercise, but again, it needs to be different way of doing the exercise.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just a bit curious that you're saying that it's broken. So if something is broken without a surgery, how do you fix it? Or was it like the
Like I have so my one disc is bent,
okay.
one got hole,
Okay.
and then one is like there is no gel in between.
Okay.
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 Yeah.
Okay.
So it's like a 3 disc damage. So usually people go for the surgery and things like that. And I told specialist, I don't want to go to surgery. So this is called pain management, because surgery also not going to fix 100%.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Mm,
far I have heard, like, it's people still have pain and all after
mm,
surgery.
mm,
So
mm.
I always believe in holistic approach.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I told the doctor, give me 6 months and
Mhm.
I will try all the different types of exercise. I went to Cairo, I went for acupuncture, and then strengthened my back, and I
Okay.
did the pain management. So I trained my brain to take
Mm-hmm.
those pain. So that's called
Okay.
pain management. Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So I fix, like fix means I don't have any ache or pain. I live normal life.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. And
And did
then,
you do any like any check like scan or anything after
yes,
those 6 months
I did them.
where you
Yeah.
stand?
Yeah. I'm fine. Like, of course, the bending and all is not going to go straight, but
Yeah.
it's in
Yeah.
good condition. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. I get that. Okay. I get
Yeah. So it is in good condition to not to go for any surgery. I haven't taken any painkiller. Yeah.
that.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Yeah.
um,
Painkillers are becoming addictions these days. So yeah,
yeah.
if we
So
can
kind
dodge
of,
it,
and
that's good
yeah.
thing. Mm,
And same, I train my clients, like, if you look at my reviews, look at so many back issues, I have solved it with
mm.
the exercise.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise and changing the mindset that adopt that pain
Mm-hmm.
and don't damage it,
Yeah.
strengthen it. Yeah.
You're right.
So
Right.
you can strengthen your those area. Like if you have frozen shoulder, if you have frozen back, you can solve lots of issues with the structured training.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's really inspiring. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
And all the
Then
best for your competition next week.
yeah. So I'm looking forward for that. So I got qualified for World Championship this time.
Yeah.
Which is,
Good.
so last 2 years I have been doing bodybuilding, and then
Mhm.
came that far. So I'm looking forward for training hard for that. Yeah.
Oh, okay, please do share us the link, like where we can watch. That
So
that would.
it is in Canberra. It is in Australia.
Oh, okay. You're coming down to Australia. That's really nice. Any
Yeah.
plans for visiting Melbourne?
I will be in Sydney. So we are
Okay.
going Sydney, and then yeah.
Ah, okay. 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 All the very best for that. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's really, it was excellent talking to you. Thank you so much for all
Ah,
the details, the insights. It has been very helpful, Namrata. Thank you. And
thank
for our listeners, if you heard it from Namrata, what to do, and if you want a coach in your life to get you feel better, please
you.
do contact her or reach out to her, or you can also reach out to us and we can direct you to Namrata. Thank you for
Thank you.
joining us. Yeah, thank you so much,
Thank you so
Namrata.
much. Yeah. Take care. Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you.